welcome to another edition of Storm Maverick Teaches Music. And I am Storm Maverick. This is lesson number 3, Introduction to Audacity. And right now I'm going to teach you how to use this application. I did some stuff here earlier, just messing around and stuff like that. I wonder why I don't have any vocals there. Let me fix that. Undo envelope. I must have accidentally did something. Alright, there it is. Alright. I forgot I zoomed in. Over here you can zoom out, press the button to do that, or you can zoom on in and look at something, which is good. You can highlight stuff with this, highlight part like I did there, or like this. Or if you want to go ahead and take a part off, let's say somebody messed a part up with the vocals and you want to take a certain part off, and let's say, okay, these two lines need to be different. You could just go like this and just take it off like that, and then they can redo it by recording it right over here. You basically would put this right here, and then you press record, and you better work. Yeah, you better work. Alright, wherever the lyrics are, I don't know what the lyrics are, but oh yeah, you go ahead and do it that way. But you don't want to do it with speakers. You want to do it with headphones, because whoever's blaring out the speakers, it's going to get right into the recorded track. So make sure when you're recording vocals or any instrument with just a record button, like you tape in on a cassette with a real instrument, like what I used to do back when I was young, make sure you wear headphones. So the only thing we hear when you're placing a vocal track is the vocals. So when you're placing a guitar track, it's just a guitar. And you don't want it to sound very funky. And another way is like, how can I do it to listen to myself? Well, and then record yourself on here to fix that part or whatever, or just to do whatever. Wherever it is that you want to edit. You just basically right click speakers here, go to recording devices, then click on microphone, and then properties. Click the listen tab, and then you click on that right there, listen to this device, and then apply. I'm not going to click on apply. Make sure when you do this you are wearing headphones. If you're not wearing headphones, there's going to be massive feedback, so make sure you do that. And basically, you're going to hear yourself with the microphone that is set up through your headphones. Do not do it through the speakers, or the minutes you say something, it's just going to go from the speakers to the microphone, from the speakers again to the microphone. When that happens, you hear a loud, annoying noise, and that is known as feedback. So you do not want that to happen. So let's click on cancel, because I do not want to ring out my ears, and you're gonna exit out of that. So you have this line thing right here. To do that, you make one right there, and then one right there. Make sure to still a blue line like this, and then you take the third one, push it down there, a fourth one, and push it over there. I could do it again. Let's do undo envelope, do it again, and one more. So you put the first one right there, make sure the blue line's leveled up on the thing like that, and the same thing here if your vocal is messed up. And then, so first there, second there, the third one, grab it like here, put it down, and drag it this way, and the same thing with that. Oops, don't grab that. You want to grab it from there we go, and then just drag it right there. Now you shouldn't hear any sound. And the easier way to do that is to zoom in with this plus button, and then you can minus it back out like this. For cutting and stuff like that, I do not prefer using scissors, copy or paste. If you're better off using FL Studio and not even Edison. I did some stuff earlier. Let me undo it, because I actually recorded this for a second time because it took too long. You want to go ahead and use the slicer here. You slice it, make sure it's the right tempo that the song was, or something like that. I'm guessing it's 90, but I can always find out with Virtual DJ. You slice the part you don't want to keep, and then you could press this. You could take that part off, and then go like this. Let's say this a part you want to take off 7 and 8. I know it's not lined up correctly, but I can go like this. I can go like that. I could take this part off using this, and then I can drag it like that. I know it's not going to sound right because I know the BPM's not right, but just for example, and that's how you would do it. Make sure the BPM's right using Virtual DJ, line this up right, and then you could do what I just showed you. And it's a file thing called Edison that you can use to fade in and fade out, but I'd rather use this. And of course, you know, if you want to fade in, working on the envelope here right now, if you could take the third one right there, and then the third one, you fade in like this, or you can fade out, or if you highlight the thing, you know, without even using any of the not button things, you could go right there and click on effects and just fade in and fade out right there. It's always noise removal if you have any noise with your microphone, which if that's the case, you probably need a new microphone. Bass and treble, change the pitch, change the speed. Usually I like to change the pitch and the speed using FL Studio 11. But you also have the option over here. I think this is way more equipped than Edison on here. Plus, you can only put one wave here. Over here, you could put multiple waves. You can even take parts off, or you can go ahead and when you scroll down a little bit, you have solo just to play the vocals, or you can mute it, or you can take stuff off, and all that editing, you know, that makes it very, very simple to do, because you have all the parts, make sure it's labeled, you have bass, drums, 3 synthesizers, and the vocals, and at the end of it, you know, you can work on something. You can, you know, you highlight something, you're like, I want to fade in right here, you highlight it, click effects, click fade in and do it. If you don't trust how it sounds, you go, I want it to fade in quicker or slower, then use this method with the dots, or just the envelope tool. This right here, they put one there, make sure you zoom in before you do it, and you wanted to fade in or something for some reason right over there, make sure you just put those there, and then you just go ahead and fade in. But you want to make sure it's big, because the bigger it is, the easier it is to fade it off. So you make it big by grabbing one of these, then you can take it and make it fade in like that, and it should sound something like this. Well, that's a quick going from here to there. You know, what will sound more simple is, hold on. Of course, I don't want to do any fading in and fading out with a completed track, but let's do it to begin a song. Let's see, synthesizer 1. I'm just gonna put something right. Oh, okay. Let's fade it out from here. You see how that sounds for the first 30 seconds, and then you see what it actually sounds like. So, to fade in for small volume, and then it gets louder. You wanna hot buddy? You wanna Bugatti? You wanna Maserati? You better work. You wanna Lamborghini? Sit martinis. You hear that part that got louder? Yeah, it was this part. I could solo it right there for you, and it start getting louder right over here. It's very low, but it gets louder and louder. So it works like that. So now you know how to work it. Don't use this for this. Use FL Studio 11. Other than that, this is really good for fading in, fading out. Even using these right here. Even some of the effects, which I'd rather use FL Studio 11 than this for the effects. But that's how it really is good. Especially if you do EDM music. Going fading in and fading out synthesizers really makes the song better. It really polishes it up even more. So that's one good thing to use. And if you're not an EDM artist, if you're in a rock band, the only thing you need is this, because you can minus any of this. You can minus any of this. You want to play guitar, you go ahead and take the synthesizers off. You got bass, drum, and vocals, and that's your song now to go ahead and just remember, you can play guitar right on top of that. Just make sure you put on headphones so you do what I taught you about doing this. Record devices right there. And with you click that, and you go ahead and click this. Do it real fast because I think I'm running out of time. And you click properties to show you again. Then listen, and then this. Make sure you wear headphones. And then you go ahead and you can record anything you want on the top of that. Or you could have a whole entire song with nothing but real instruments with this device. It's really cool. So there you go. Your introduction to Audacity on Stormatic. Lesson 4. It's going to be about virtual DJ. I will show you my DJ skills, as well as why the only reason I would use it for producing music is to read beats per minute or the tempo. But it's going to be fun, lesson number 4. So I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.